give him the choice that Charles had to make to save JBL. It would be the end of their wrestling tyranny war. But he cannot let them do this to him. Without JBL, there will be no rivalry. And even though he did save his life, and he did in return the vampires, so he gives credit for that. So he fires up a diversion to ensure that JBL's safety, and to the company at the WWE that he works for. OTA will be put an ultimatum if JBL's death is in vain. He was placed on the guillotine. Kevin was given the count to 10 for Charles to surrender himself, or JBL would die to face the guillotine. So, and here was this plan. He would try to cover up this plan to use one of the oil drums, turn it into a bomb. Use this good shirt. Use this good shirt or jacket, suit jacket. Filled it up with gas. And used it to lure it through the rest of the oil drums. The countdown was beginning to 4. 3, 2, 1, and boom! Big explosion. Not Kevin Thorne out. As Charles was ready to make a move, heads in to save Kevin Thorne. Whoops, wrong guy. Saves JBL from being cut. Ariel was down as well, but she was not out. She got up as Kevin sees what he is doing to save him. Drops the blade. Shit. Takes out the knife. Got the leg. Got the feet. But the hands. Slice them off. Got him out in a flash. And now they're ready to plot their escape. They were finally to make it out of there alive until Charles had other plans. He decided to stay. Kevin Thorne must be stopped. Same for Ariel. He would stay to fight them to the death, or worse, or even worse, by getting impaled by them. But he is not going to allow them to take over the world like this. JBL's a fool, thinking that he will run away from a fight. So he decided he goes. Charles stayed to finish off Kevin once and for all. The only way to stop a vampire is either cut off his head or through the heart. So he's going to have to try to come up with a plan because Kevin's a much more fighter than he was. than he is back inside the house. But now this fight is for real. Together, punch, kicks, and counterattacks, aerial moves, all that shit. There's no telling who's winning and who's losing. As they fight themselves all over the garage, and then up on the train tracks. Use the walking stick. Kevin Dunn used the walking stick, turned into a sword. Charles used the handle. What? Charles finally got Kevin to the ropes, and now he's he was struck the final blow. Throws the walking stick to the heart. And now he was about ready to give it a really big kick, and if it wasn't for Ariel to interfere, Kevin Thor would have been dead. Now she realized how much she loves Kevin. He was almost about to give his life to Charles. I guess they underestimated this fable, the one they've been telling. But sometimes you cannot let things lead to predictions. Predictions like that can only see for what really happened. And now Ariel sees the truth, that Kevin Thorne must live. JBL asked them for one more time to come with him. They were trying to plan their escape. Charles finally accepted that it's not worth killing a vampire. He's down. So he spared his life. And together he regrouped with John and plotting their escape. And the only way to do that was to take the train. That is just way over from that bridge. They would take the train back to Savannah. John already got on it. All he needs was Charles to move his legs, to move faster, to reach to him. He almost started leaving him, but he wasn't going to leave him that easily until he finally grabbed his hand and got on the train. But even though the two creatures, Boba and the Love Devil, were crying to see JBL go, you know, sometimes friends do need companions, but sometimes when new friends can go back to old friends,